Hello, everybody. Welcome to SketchCraft Live. Whoa, let's put that back on. SketchCraft Live. I'm Rob Duenas, graphic artist Esquire, here to talk to you. Talk a little bit of little Batman v Superman. No spoilers. No spoilers, folks. I'm not going to spoil it for you. So, I have seen the film. I have seen it, and I went to a fan screening tonight of Batman v Superman. Basically, a year ago, they debuted the trailer in IMAX, and because everyone went, they gave us free passes to come see the movie in advance, apparently 5 days in advance. A year later, so made the trip down to the FOMAX, little IMAX theater down here, wishes to be IMAX, and got to see the film. So I decided, how do I say this? I'm going on vacation this week, so I'm going to kill this music. All right, so I'm going on vacation this week, and I'm not going to be able to talk about the movie for a while. So I thought, being that I'm the only person I know that has seen the film, I should do this without Brandon and Ashley. And they started the film with a nice video from Zack Snyder, the director of Batman v Superman, who urged us all to not go out on the internet and spoil it. So no spoilers. I just want to get my thoughts out here right now because I've seen the movie and I can't sleep. So I got my coffee, which, so you know, it doesn't make me tired. Actually, how is this? It makes me tired. Sorry, I'm not thinking right. Coffee chills me out. My mind is racing right now, having seen this film. Let me give you overall impressions. Overall impressions are, it's good times. It's good times. It's good times to be a comic book fan. You know, we live in an age of wonders, right? Where I just, when little Rob, little itty bitty Rob, itty bitty eensy weensy Rob, never would have dreamed that a film like this, or hell, even Avengers or any of those Marvel films, could exist. And yet here we are. We live in an age where I just saw a movie featuring Batman and Superman. Pretty fun, pretty good time. I'd say overall, like my initial feelings coming out of the film, out of 5 stars, I'd say a good three, 3.5, three solid. I'm picky, folks. Like a 5 star film to me is like, I mean, that's hard to get. All right, like that's a Kubrick, Kurosawa kind of film. That's like Orson Welles' Citizen Kane. You know, that's uh, Jaws or The Trouble with Harry. Um, it's very difficult to get a 5 star from me. So, 4 star film would be like Shawshank Redemption. That's a good 4 star film. Uh, you know, Empire Strikes Back's a good 4 star film. So I give this 3 stars. That's pretty fucking amazing. I'd say 2 stars is like your passable whatever. 1 star is a piece of shit. Like 2 stars just like, rent it, don't worry about it. 3 stars, go get your ass out to the theater, go see this film. It's fucking badass. I'd say if you compare my 3 stars to most people's 5 star rating, it'd fall between a 4.5. So give you an idea of what you think. But no, it's a good solid film. Um, Let me tell you about the things I love, right? First off, I love Ben Affleck and Jeremy Irons. Those two, fucking phenomenal. They got it right. I mean, they got the Batman animated feeling out of those two. like, you're gonna love it, folks. Really, I could just watch those two all day long. I'm really hoping they get to making those Batman films before 2019, 2020. So I'm super excited for Suicide Squad because I know we're getting more Batman in that film. So uh, they killed it. Ben Affleck knocked out the part. Surprisingly, Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White knocked it out the park. The guy's throwing around zingers and not over the top, saying the kind of shit you'd expect him to say and act and do, and um, really, really well. There's some humor in this film that really works. There's a few, I don't know, but how do I say this? Like, there were jokes even in like in the Nolan films where you're like, was that really funny or was it supposed to be funny? But there's there's some natural humor. There's some good big world things in this. I think the movie it does a good job raising questions and answering some of them, like concerning the nature of Man of Steel, all the stuff we're talking about, like Superman being responsible for the deaths of people, this and that. So I was really glad to see that. Love the cinematography by Larry Fong. Phenomenal, beautiful film. Absolutely strikingly beautiful. Just gorgeous, gorgeous film. Mm, Amy Adams is dope. No problems there. Uh, Let me think. Now, where I'm middle ground, like it's okay, you know. Eisenberg as Luther, he's all right, you know. Um, his acting's fine. His Max Landis impersonation is it makes me giddy just watching him. Like I could definitely see Max Landis talking like that. Um, his the story, the plot, it's one of those things where when you start going back and moving, dotting I's and crossing T's, waffly. It's waffly. Uh, does it get in the way of the film for me? That depends. You know, for me, it's like, a film that I can leave on repeat has a lyrical nature to it. One of the things I love about The Dark Knight, the second Nolan film, is it has this musical, lyrical nature. You can start it, it starts on that music, dun, 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 and it ends on that Batman theme. And triumph of editing that film. So with this, I think the editing's more in line with like Return of the King. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. So on the editing of the film, so on the story. Uh, Story is neutral. Editing one step below that. You know, uh, Wonderful in the beginning, but I think the editing towards the end is just doesn't know, doesn't quite know how do I say this? Doesn't quite know who the protagonist is towards the end of the film. Who you're supposed to be seeing the film through. As a matter of fact, I'd say probably even overall, like I almost felt like Batman was a protagonist in this film. And then it just sort of becomes like this third eye camera where you're just kind of looking around the universe. You're jumping to this character, jumping to that character. So it would have been really interesting for me to just see the entire film through Batman's eyes. Like Clark, don't see any of Clark's personal stuff. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. But anyway. So, should you go see the movie? Yeah. Yeah, you should go see the movie. I don't even need to tell you. Chances are you already saw this movie. Want to come back, see an opinion. Um, the thing I don't like, thing that's on the bottom of the list for me, you all know, is the musical score. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's out of sync with the film. Uh, it really is. It, I've been listening to it for the past week. It's for free right now. You can listen on Spotify. You can listen to it legally. And I listened to it and I was like, man, maybe, when I'm watching the film, this will, it's more sound design and maybe this will sink in and I don't know, I'll appreciate it more. Yeah. There's sequences where like, there's Batman sequences where you listen to the music, you see what's going on, and I'm just like, were they even watching this when they did that? So, no, no, I don't know who to blame. You could blame Hans Zimmer, Junkie XL. I don't know. Junkie XL just did Deadpool and Fury Road, phenomenal. Hans Zimmer, Hans Zimmer, man, he did Man of Steel, the last three Batman films. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of The Dark Knight Rises. For me, it's like a 2.5 star film. Maybe 2.5. Yeah, maybe two. I waffle on that one. Probably 2.5. Uh, but I give the score a 4.5. I mean, I love the score to The Dark Knight Rises, like and The Dark Knight, Batman Begins. Love that music. I don't like this, so it's not something I'm going back to the film. The music vaguely reminds me of the Batman animated series, and not in a way that I love Shirley Walker's Batman theme. I just don't know. I think they tried too hard. I think they were trying so hard to do something that didn't cross over what they did last time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I mean, I know how I feel about it. I didn't like the score, but I don't know if I should be like, I don't like it. Well, I don't want to be, fuck, I don't like it. I don't like the score. I don't like it. I came out of The Force Awakens saying the same thing. Like, look, it's passable, it's serviceable, gets the job done. But in terms of Star Wars scores, it's probably my least. No, that okay. I put the Force Awakens score slightly right above Attack of the Clones because I fucking hate the Attack of the Clones score. Hate it. But Revenge of the Sith score is better than The Force Awakens. Now that being said, in terms of Batman scores, it goes like this for me. Danny Elfman, his 2 movies, all 3, Zimmer, James Newton Howard, you know, Batman v Superman, or no, Mask of the Phantasm, right here, right under that Mask of the Phantasm. Return of the Joker, Kenny Wayne Shepherd's, you know, cool guitar riff, right? All of the Batman animated series music, all of the Batman cartoons, Chris Drake movies, the Arkham Knight games below that, then Batman v Superman, then Elliot Goldenthal's Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin scores, and then the Batman 1966, because I don't fucking like that thing at all. So I just didn't like the score. I have to say that's my biggest complaint. I just, you know, and the story's a bit much, you know. But I get what they're trying to do, and I understand the situation they're in. So given how much I give a pass to what happens on the Arrow and the Flash sometimes in terms of story and exposition, this whatever. It's if you ever seen something on the Flash and Arrow and you'd be like, I don't know if that quite syncs up. It's like that, you know. But it's not like, you know, Fantastic Four where you're like, this movie's fucking broke. Like, no, 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 no. I would gladly watch this film though over The Dark Knight Rises any day of the week. Any day of the week. Matter of fact, I'd say I'd watch this over Man of Steel, and I love Man of Steel. So, love. They got Batman so right with this film, and Superman's pretty good. You know, I have to say there's some scenes where there's one particular scene I can't get into, but there is one scene that I lost my father recently, and I lost my father last year, and my mom. So there's a couple scenes where they do a really good job. So I think that's about it. That's all I want to say. So, have fun watching the movie. When I get back from vacation, Brandon, and if Ashley sees the film, I don't know. But if Brandon sees it, he'll see it. We'll come back on and we'll hash it out and get into a big spoilers filled. Here's what I would have done if I fucking worked on a movie and they let me conversation. You know, just totally shit on everything they did. No, but it is pretty amazing. I wish I could watch it again right now. So I liked it. I mean, how many times you come out there going, man, I want to see that again right now. So go see the film. All right, everybody. I'm going to get back to work on Chrono Trigger. I will see you all when I get back from vacation. Later. This should have been Batman's theme. This is what it should sound like. Dun 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 dun. Yes. This is what it should sound like. Raise the light. Own the night. Fucking love Batman. As I wear my Superman shirt. Go see the movie. I'm out of here. I lied. This really should be the music. Yes. Get my grappling hook, shoot up in the air, swing away! This should be Batman's theme. This should be Batman's theme. The theme should be something just like this. This should be Batman's theme. This is better than the one in the movie. Even though I love the film and I thought it was really good, you should go see it. This should be his theme. It should be as cool as this. It's where you just go. There you go. Just spilt my coffee. That's empty. Power. In the Batmobile, you know, you're kicking it up. Whoa! Hope I don't have to wait 4 more years for a new Batman theme. Na 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 na. This should be Batman's theme. This should be Batman's theme. This should be Batman's theme. Tell us how you really feel, Rob.